The littlest thing means so much when you're in prison. I mean the littlest. For this video here, I'm going to be breaking it down to you and let you know how inmates get street food. I know when you see an inmate with McDonald's or pizza or Burger King, Chinese food, whatever it may be, a lot of people seem to look at it like, damn, that boy got it made. Damn, that boy plugged in. I'm here to tell you, everything that shine ain't gold.
Hold down, man. Suitcase this, my cell phone, I'm a charger, don't walk with a limp. Get it knocked off or missing, you gon' get it. Next time I see your ass, you gon' leave airlifted.
What's up, y'all? You already know, man. Kfrogtv back in the building. Y'all go ahead and hit that like, subscribe button. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you can see it first. Y'all can also catch me on my gaming channel at KFROG Gaming here on YouTube. I appreciate everyone that's been rocking with me. We're on our way to 50K subscribers. Slowly but surely we're getting there. And we're going to keep on rocking out until we hit 1 million. For this video here, I'm going to be breaking it down to y'all, let you know how inmates get street food when they are in prison. Okay? I know there'll be a lot of speculations, a lot of thinks go on where people be thinking they know how the process is and what everything, you know, the whole ratio. I'm going to break it down for you. Now, when you see an inmate eating some street food on the internet, you know, a lot of people like to put that shit out there these days where they be hanging out. This is what I got on the inside, you know. Does that mean they plugged in? Does that mean they the police? That boy must be snitching to get something to eat good, huh? You never really know. But I'm going to break it down and let you know how it goes from the perspective of an inmate. I'm a convict. Yeah, I've been to prison. The whole world knows. You clearly are here for something you want to know. So I'm going to break it down and let you know. All right, now, there's a couple ways that, you know, you can get food when you are in prison. The one way is, of course, plugged in with an officer. Go ahead and break them off something, you know what I'm saying? And they'll bring you in some food. But it ain't gonna run you nothing cheap. You feel me? You want like a meal from Burger King or something, a little $7, $8 meal. You may pay $25, $40 for that meal right there. You know what I'm saying? And that's just so they can make their money, because they ain't gonna risk losing their job just so you can eat something and brag that you got some street food. You know, you got officers that do shit like that. If they really fuck with you, then they'll just bring it to you, you know, just give it to you on your face card. You feel me? Now, you got the other ones that tell the police shit. You know, tell them whatever, get buddy-buddy with them and shit. So next thing you know, the police officer's basically feeding them. You know, this is their paycheck. Their paycheck is a good meal. You know, that's what a lot of people actually do to get food. But you won't believe the #1 way that inmates are getting this street food. You ready for this? It's going to blow your mind. The #1 way that inmates get street food when they are in prison is out of the trash can. Believe it or not, out of the trash can. Okay? You might have an officer that came to work. You know, he didn't feel like eating the rest of his meal, so he took 2 bites of the hamburger. He's mad they put onions on it. He ain't want no onions. He threw that shit in the trash, and there might be a couple french fries in there. If an inmate sees him do that, that inmate is going to be stalking that trash can. The whole shift, he's going to be stalking that trash can just to make sure, oh, I got it. And you know what he'll do? If he's eating it for himself, boy, his ass finna eat right where the officer bit off of it and everything. He gonna enjoy that meal. But what a lot of them do is they'll take the shit out the trash and then they'll sell it. Because everything's worth money in prison. You know what I'm saying? And I literally mean everything. So they'll dig in the trash. You know what I'm saying? Hoping that, oh, boom, look, boy, it don't look that damn damaged. You know what I'm saying? Don't look that much beat up. And then a little, let's say double cheeseburger, for instance. You pay what, $1, $2 tops out here on the streets for a double cheeseburger at like McDonald's or something? Boy, it's going to run you $5 to $8 in prison. And if there's a bite taken out of it, $5, you know, and someone's going to jump on that just to get the taste of actual McDonald's. All right. You also get put in, you know, places where, say an officer brings his own lunch, right? But they ordered pizza for the employees today, you know, or they ordered them all their own meal from somewhere, Miami Subs or something, or Chinese food. That officer don't want that shit. So 9 times out of 10, either he's gonna trash it so no inmates can get it, which is really just covering his own trail so it don't look like he gave it to the inmate. The inmate knows what time it is. Go get that shit out the trash. Or the officer's going to just give it to the inmate, you know? And then they're going to get it and they're going to bring it back and they're going to sell it. You feel me? Now, I've been at Calhoun before. And when I was at Calhoun, I remember they were throwing out whole boxes of Little Caesars pizza one time. None of the employees wanted it. They were throwing out whole boxes. You best believe everybody was jumping on that trash can trying to get them a slice of pizza. People were snatching the whole box, going back to the dorm, $5 a slice. And believe it or not, people were paying for that shit. You know? Me seeing it with my own eyes, I know it ain't everything that it's, you know, cooped up to be. You know, being someone who ain't never been incarcerated, who ain't never been to prison, you know, of course you're going to think different than me because I seen it with my own eyes. So you might watch some people post videos or someone take pictures in their cell with all this different street food and stuff like that. And you'd be like, damn, that boy's plugged in. Boy, that boy snap. Boy, look, boy, that boy living life. Boy, that's how you know he getting money. You know, it could be the case, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of times it ain't. Believe it or not. 9 times out of 10, that person got that shit out the trash can themselves. Or they bought it off someone. Not knowing that person was closer to the officer than they are. But not knowing that person got that shit out the trash can. Okay? I've also seen it happen with Subway. You feel me? They bought all the officers 6-inch subs. Next thing you know, an inmate come back to the dorm. Boom, he got a canteen bag with all types of different 6-inch subs on there. You feel me? And I'm going to be 100. I bought one. Straight up. Who won it? You feel me? But at the same time, I didn't try to push it, the image, and make it look like I got Subway in there. Like I'm the man that got this shit brought in and all that stuff. Knowing I've had things brought in before. And I mentioned it on videos before. I've had home-cooked meals brought into me before. Steak, pork chops, broccoli, rice, all that shit. Real deal, good stuff. Real street food. And a Tupperware bowl with a lid. Real Tupperware. You feel me? I've had female officers bring me food. They've literally made food for their husbands and put a portion to the side for their lunch tomorrow. And that's my meal tomorrow. You feel me? And I've had it to where ladies been cooked by their husband. Their husbands cooked for them. And they've made, here you go, baby, bring your lunch to work tomorrow. All right, baby, I put it in my lunchbox and bring it and give it to Frog. Straight up. You know, so I've had real deal food while I was in there. From ice cream to Miami subs, Chinese food a couple times. The little fortune cookies that come in the bag that, you know, people don't really care for. You know, on the streets. That shit ain't nothing. That's like a little add-on, an accessory to throw in the bag. Them shits right there gonna run you $1. Straight up, just for the little fortune cookie. They might get $3 out of you. They might tell you they want a sack of Tunchi. Or a Cadillac, which is a whole cigarette. Which goes for $3. Or it depends on where you are, they can go for $5. You feel me? But anyways, the whole meaning of this video is to don't think that person's got it made. Or don't think that person's snitching, that's how you got that food. You never really know what it is. You feel me? Because I've seen a lot of videos going around on Facebook. It shows an inmate sitting in there eating Popeye's chicken. And it's like, oh, I wonder who he told on to get that. You feel me? So it made me stop to think about it like, yeah, I know 1 or 2 inmates that I recall that actually told for some food. You know what I'm saying? That I actually recall, yeah, they were snitching, they were telling. You know what I'm saying? And then I recall me and a couple other inmates that was getting food brought in, you know, that had it like that. But also I recall buying a sub off someone that I know came out of the trash with all the other ones. You feel me? And then I recall seeing people steal it out the trash. Now I'm talking anything. I'm talking about half-drank Gatorade bottles with like this much in there. People will take that shit out of the trash, inmates. Straight up, be this much. Next thing you know, boom, they selling that right there. $2 for a little sip of real deal Powerade or Gatorade. Me, I remember one time an officer gave me half of a Gatorade. And it was the baby blue one, the Frost. That shit tasted so damn good, I had to sip it slow. I had to like, just to enjoy it. Because yeah, you get juice. You know, you get different things, sodas. You get tea, water, you know, different things like that in prison. But when you get that real deal, that real spill, you're going to enjoy that shit, you know? And some people, their weakness is food. So they go to the farthest they can to make sure they eat good, to feel like they eat good, you know? But if you see an inmate walk across the compound with a canteen bag and it looks like, you know, he's hauling sandwiches back from the chow hall, and when he looks, there's like 8 to 9 6-inch subs, clearly them officers threw that shit out. Because all hell would break loose on them officers if a white shirt, which is a captain or a lieutenant, were to just find a quarter of one of them sandwiches on an inmate. So when you see they got 8 sandwiches or a whole box of pizza, 9 times out of 10, that shit was thrown out. You feel me? Or them officers came through and they just, instead of throwing it out when the other officers weren't looking, they gave that shit to the inmates. You feel me? It doesn't necessarily mean that boy got pulled like that, or, you know, he getting that money in. Because I seen a bunch of broke ass people, straight junkies that smoke Tunchi 24/7, that ain't got no money, that walk around with holes in their blues, holes in their socks, big toes sticking out the corner of their sock, you know, 2 different Crocs, one's a size 6 on the left side, one's a size 9 on the right, one's like that big, one's like that, like straight junked out, selling real street food. You feel me? But if that junked out person were to take pictures of it or videos with it and send it home to their peoples, it'll have people on the street be like, ooh, that boy eating in the chain gang. You feel me? Which would be straight bullshit. That's why you can't believe everything you see on the internet. You can't believe every single thing unless your ass was in there. You feel me? Because you got people that, like, if I'm in the cell chilling and shit and I got a whole box of pizza sitting there and I'm eating a box of pizza and ain't even touched it yet. Anyone come in my cell that I'm renting the cell phone out to, you feel me, charging them $3 for 15 minutes. They come in there and they see that pizza, boy, they be like, man, next thing you know, people will get in line. It's going to start a whole nother line. Instead of the line of people using the phone, it's going to start a line of people who want to take pictures of my box of pizza and send it home to their family. So now I got the line over here where everyone's paying $3 for 15 minutes. Then I got the line right here where everyone wants to pay $1.50 to $2 a picture just to sit on my bunk and take a picture with my box of pizza. Now it looks like everyone's eating good in the chain gang. You feel me? When really they can't afford one slice. And that's what it is. You get what I'm saying? So I just wanted to break this video down and let y'all know the ways that inmates get street food. Like I said, the #1 place, the trash can. I know that's a hard pill to swallow. I know a lot of people are probably like, nah, hell nah, for real, eating out the trash? Yeah, it happens every single day in prison. The trash can. Ain't no shame in a lot of people's games. You feel me? Some people survive off that shit. That's a quick come up for them. That's like, boy, they ain't got no money to smoke. They need that dope in their system. They see, boom, someone threw away 3 chicken nuggets out of 5. Like, ooh, boy, look, them 3 chicken nuggets, boy, them real deal chicken nuggets. Next thing you know, they're going to go up to someone, what's up, bro? I got you right now, boy, $2. Real deal Burger King chicken nuggets. Man, you capped out, man. Oh, online? Pull it out, still in the little wrapper. Bitch is gonna jump on that. I seen people go crazy one time over an Uncrustable. I know y'all know what an Uncrustable is. A little circle peanut butter and jelly sandwich without the crust. Uncrustable. You feel me? Which are fire. You feel me? I could be 60 years old and I will still smash an Uncrustable. You feel me? But one of those. I seen everyone going crazy over those. People that were working outside the gate ended up getting a hold of them. And they came in and they were selling them shits at $8 a pop. $8 for an Uncrustable. That's it. They give you peanut butter and jelly in prison. Why would you want to spend $8 on an Uncrustable? Because that's the real deal. That's why. You feel me? But how do you think the inmate got that Uncrustable in? Put your mind into it. You get thoroughly searched every single time you go in and out the gate. How do you think that inmate got that Uncrustable in? You know how he got it in. Okay. $8 though. For some shit that been flattened and tampered with. You feel me? $8. You know what I'm saying? And people gonna jump on it. People most definitely gonna jump on it. And that's just because you feel good when something on the outside that is forbidden in prison lands in front of you. You just want it. That's what it is, you know what I'm saying? People won't even give you a bite of their shit. They gonna tell you, boy, it's $1.50 for a bite right here. That's what it is now. You know what I'm saying? So, if you're a CO, you know, right now and you watching this video, you know I ain't lying. You know how it is. Yes, you got your own home meal that you done brought home, you feel me? And I guess the compound order some shit. They order one for all the COs. You don't want your shit. You gonna wait. You gonna throw that shit right in the trash. You gonna try to be sneaky with it. You know what I'm saying? But you know how it is. It's prison. Someone's always watching. You take that trash out. Who's it gonna go to next? An inmate with gloves on. And they're going, ooh, boy. Boy, that look like a poor tropical bag on it. Let me see. Ooh, look at these beans and rice. Plantains in the dinner roll. I hit. That's how it goes down. You feel me? People are always observant and waiting to find something to eat. Now, if you are one of them lucky ones that come across something like KFC, you know, Chick-fil-A or something like that, boy, your ass already knows, boy, you better eat it. Because when you pay the money to purchase something like that, people be hating. People be hating. Even if they didn't want it. Like, even if they seen it and they had the opportunity to buy the shit first. Once you buy it, it looks like it's more delicious now in their eyes. Like, damn, that shit look good. You feel me? See an inmate over here out of 1,800 of us. There's an inmate over there right now. He got a box of chicken. KFC with the side of mashed potatoes and gravy. Looking at him smash that shit. Boy, he ain't eating that like he eats his regular chow hall food. There's just, he's got it like swag with it, the way he's eating that shit and sucking the chicken off the bone. You feel me? Like, and then you got haters. People be on your trail. People will literally go write a kite and tell on you. They'll go write a kite and drop that bitch in the request box and tell, oh, inmate such and such was eating KFC on Tuesday at 3 o'clock. Them officers will come in 10 deep, look on the cameras, because they got cameras now, and you'll see your ass sitting there with a box of chicken, smashing that shit. Next thing you know, put him in the box under investigation. How'd he get that box of chicken? Did he have a staff relationship with someone? He must have had a staff relationship. Put him under investigation, and you'll get shipped from that compound for that. Because they feel like you finessed an officer. They feel like you done got in where you fit in. You know what I'm saying? You done hit him with the, you know what I'm saying? Art of seduction. You feel me? 33 strategies of war type shit. You done got all up in, you finessed them. You know what I'm saying? And that's what they think. And they'll put you under investigation and ship you. All because you had a box of the chicken. You feel me? All for a box of chicken. That's the type of thing that you go through. So it isn't like that big of a deal, you know, because you never know how they got it. Like I said, the trash can is literally over 93% of how they got it. I'd say 95%. You feel me? Because officers don't want to risk their job and stuff like that. They just hand it to you. Some of them are cool, though. And some of them will let it slide. You feel me? They might give you the onions and the pickles off the hamburger. And some inmates will take that shit. Not me. You feel me? I don't want no onions and pickles off your hamburger. You feel me? Like, fuck that shit. I'll throw the extra bread on top and get the real deal, the whole meal in here with the fries and all if I really wanted to. You know? But it ain't that big of a deal having it from an inmate's perspective, like seeing it, because I know most likely where it came from. You feel me? But to them officers, to the warden, to them lieutenants and them captains, they look at it like it is something huge because it can mean you're finessing one of their officers. That means one of their officers is going against the grain and helping an inmate. In all reality, the inmate most likely found the shit in the trash can. You feel me? I know that shit's kind of hard to believe. And I know, you know, like I said, a lot of people, boy, I've been seeing a lot of footage these days of people hanging out inside of prison with different food and shit like that. And, you know, but never explain where it came from. You know? Which, of course, you're not supposed to, I guess. You feel me? But ain't no shame in that shit. Say you got that shit out the trash can. Say you bought that shit off of Unc who smokes Tunchi. Knowing damn right well you asked Unc where he got it from and he lied to you. He told you, man, an officer inside of medical gave it to me, bro. He blessed me, bro. He liked me. He fought with me. Really, he let you take it out the trash can. You see what I'm saying? That's what it is. But anyways, man, I hope y'all like this video. You know, I just wanted to give y'all a little rundown of shit of how inmates get street food inside of prison. Doesn't always mean they're snitching, which means they're giving out information for food, which some people may think that's what it is. It can be possible, though. Not saying it isn't, because I know a couple that did. And it doesn't mean that they got money in there, they getting it in, boy, they eating good in the chain gang. Don't mean that either, because even junkies, 9 times out of 10 are the ones that are going to come up off that shit. I seen at Charlotte, someone stole the teacher's apple, bro, in the school building. Big old, what are they called? Something red delicious. Big boy like that, big block. Stole that bitch off his desk. Went back to the dorm. Boy, I want $5 for him. Literally. I seen them steal a Coke. It was a cherry Coke one time from the teacher one time. Like, bro, all types of things, bro. Like, anything is money. You feel me? But, like I said, people who show it ain't got it like that. You know what I'm saying? So don't always believe everything you see on the internet. 9 times out of 10, that shit came out the trash can. Ain't no shame in my game. I ate a 6-inch roast beef sub that had bell peppers and onions and all that shit on it that came out of a trash can while I was in there. Fuck it. I'm human. But anyways, man, I appreciate y'all watching. Y'all go ahead and hit that like, subscribe button. Until next time, this Frog.